AI is only as good as your data, and data and content is still king.
Hello, welcome to a new episode of HubHype. The week right after the inbound, Erwin was there representing Talox. There is a lot of new things. You probably already heard of it or most of the things, but it's really hard to keep up. So, Erwin, what do you think about?
True.
First of all, welcome.
Yeah,
Well,
first of all, I'm a little bit exhausted today. So
yeah.
why is that? Because for sure I was coming back on Saturday, so I'm
Mm,
just a little bit jet lagged. So minus
sure.
9 hours or minus 8 hours to
Yeah.
Portugal. But the show itself, it was again super inspiring. So I really love to be there to see the community. The community is growing. The very first day, there were a lot of partners there because it was partner day.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there were 1,500 partners sitting in a room seeing the new product or the
Wow.
product enhancement. And a big learning was that the HubSpot ecosystem, so everything what services around it, tools around it, etc., will be round about 36 billion in 2028, which
Wow.
is a big opportunity for all of the
Mhm.
partners. So that's really great.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's really, really impressive. But overall, what were the highlights? So we will go into some of
sure.
the updates, but like overall, what do you think it was like your highlights in those 3 days?
So I would say two main topics. So one is really the loop. You might have heard about that one. So the loop is really how you as a company should address all your contacts, all your prospects. So the loop is not brand new, so because it was there already a lot of time, but it's a very good new playbook which you can download from HubSpot. So it's about, first of all, express who you are.
Mhm.
So the tone of your company, and define the taste, the point of
Yeah,
view you are having in the
the
company.
positioning and all that.
Exactly. So that's super nice. And for sure, it's all about the customer profile or the
Mhm.
ideal customer profile. Then the second step is tailor your approach. So use AI to make your message more relevant. And
Mhm.
remember 5 years ago when we founded Tarlox, that's exactly what we were saying.
Exactly.
Make every message relevant. So I
Yeah.
love it. So I'm a big fan of the loop.
Yeah.
Then amplify your reach also again with content across different channels, and
Mhm.
then evolve in real time. So it's all about adoption because there are so many touch points now out there, and you have to orchestrate everything. And then it's a loop. You start from the beginning. So it might be that you are failing. So that's the one big thing, the loop. The other thing for sure was AI. And inbound is not all about HubSpot itself. It's
Mhm.
inbound, right? It's all about how do you get to your customers, to your prospects. And I visited two very good uh, um, meetings. So one was about how to implement AI in your company. So there was a lady, Melissa Rees, when I recall correctly. She was talking about the AI canvas. So how to implement step by step AI in your company, building a use case, etc. And the other thing was LinkedIn. So
Mhm.
it's old, yes, but still a valid channel. And I visited this meeting as well. And it was about how do you do the right bid strategy. And that was amazing as well.
Okay. Yeah, as you said, the loop in the concept is not new, but I think it was a great approach that HubSpot took by including some of the new features into the 4 different stages of the loop, and the fact that you can really start in. You don't have to start in the first stage, it depends on your current situation. Um, And if you read it through, you have, like, for each stage, you have different tools inside HubSpot that you can use to leverage that and to go beyond the concept. And I think that's what you need to take out of it, because the concept itself, it's something new, or it should be, it's something not new, but used already. It's just like a different view
Yeah.
on something that it was already being used. And one of the things that they mentioned, that is, I believe it's probably in the channel, when I think, what is the third phase? Porque
Amplify.
Amplify, exactly. So where they are talking about the marketing studio, which is something new in HubSpot, which is something really cool. I just briefly looked into it, but basically it's replacing campaigns, but it's better than campaigns. You can prompt your campaign, as you can do, and you can use prompts in a lot of places, but you can prompt your campaign. It auto generates your assets. You can create links and associations between those assets, and you have a specific calendar that you can manage within your team, or your posts or your emails. You can collaborate with comments. You can create tasks. So basically, it's really a studio, and you don't have to go anywhere. It's like the sales workspace, right? So the main goal is that you don't have to leave that one screen to manage your sales processes. They are trying to do the same with marketing.
Yeah.
That's great. And that's one of the things I love the most. Then for sure, lists are not called segments, which is funny because we've been using the segment wording for a while in
That's true.
Talks,
I love
which
it.
makes the most sense. I mean, it
Yeah.
is a segment out of your database. Um, and not only the name is changing, but if you looked into it, I mean, the way you're creating it, it's completely changed as well. It does not look the same. And they as well incorporated a new KPI, which is the percentage of database. It's like this segment is representing 10% of your whole database. So it's like a cool insight at the same time when you're creating the segment. And another thing which includes into the messaging or tailor your message phase is the AI powered email, which is so cool as well. So you can
I,
prompt
I
your
didn't,
email.
unfortunately, I had no chance to see that in the spotlight, but you talked
Yeah,
about that one.
yeah.
That sounds really amazing.
That it is amazing. I mean, it's really a game changer, because you can basically, you can just create your email with a prompt as well, which was kind of already existing with AI assistants. But now you can include, or you can use your own templates, uh, and it goes beyond the message. It also focuses on your audience. So, and that's on two things. So first of all, they have kind of an engagement optimization based on open rates, where you can send to your most engaged
Yeah.
or least engaged based on open rate. So that's important. And the other thing is send time optimization, and you can do that on the individual level. So if someone tends to open emails at 10 o'clock, that email will be sent at 10 o'clock. So that's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's really nice to see HubSpot evolve that way. Things that we've been talking about as dialogues to our customers for a while now, and seeing that actually come to life is really cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, and the other thing I also was impressed. So the operations hub is going away,
Mm-hmm.
and it's now called Data Hub, and this is really cool for marketers. Why? Because you can upload data without uploading that in your CRM, which means
Mm-hmm.
you can do data manipulation upfront. You can make sure that the data you are uploading is in the right normalization, so to say. And then when you are ready, you can upload the data actually in the CRM, which makes then AI much more better, because with good data, and we are saying that all the time, Lisa, also with our product, is AI is only as good as your data, and data
Exactly.
and content is still king, and it is, and it will be moving forward as well. Because without a good data, your AI system is crappy. It will not produce good results. And with the new data hub, that's really brilliant what you can do as a marketer. It's really good.
Exactly. So you don't need Excel
Yeah,
anymore.
not really.
That's so cool. And also a new big update is that data enrichment is now for free for Starter Plus plans. So you can use, or I mean, credits are still required to use agents, but to enrich data, regardless of it's a new record or if it's updated data that comes in and updating existing records, that's for free, which is
That's
cool.
cool. And everything, or just the company information like
No,
industry
company
or
and contact information.
okay, cool. That's
Exactly.
nice.
So that's cool to have that back for free. But I think it's better than we had before. And now you can focus on using the credits with other tools like customer agent, prospecting agents. Those require credits, which makes sense. And you can use that as actions in workflows, which is
Yeah.
really cool
It
as well.
was really, it was 1 week full packed
Yeah.
of new things. I think
It's hard to
they
keep up
HubSpot
with
did
everything.
200 new updates or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's
So
crazy.
I
Yeah.
really was exhausted because when you're asking me what was the highlight, I
So
just
many.
picked 2 or 3 out of, I don't know, 100.
Sure, sure. And a lot of these are in beta still. So you do have to look it up under product updates and request a beta in case you don't see it. That might be normal if you did not enroll in the beta. So make sure you do. I mean, we enrolled in all betas that there is. I mean, we want to try out everything to make sure if it makes sense to our customers, right? Doesn't mean that you have to use and try out everything because it's really hard, but when it makes sense we really try to ourselves and kind of think about which customer might benefit from it and then implement that to the customer. That's really we usually what we do, and I recommend everyone to do the same.
Which brings me to one point which I'm always stressing is account-based marketing.
Hmm.
Because with all the data, with all the content, with the enrichment of the content, you really can start to think about ABM strategies, so account based marketing strategies. There are already supporting tools out there in HubSpot where you can create your ideal company profile, so to say. And based on that, based on the industry, you can send out emails, very specific emails, and just think about the really the loop then when you can send out emails in the right timing with the right messaging, etc. For sure, it still work. It's an engine, but you have to fill the engine. The fuel is still data and also content. So brilliant, brilliant, nice
Absolutely.
move.
Yeah, so I think there were good insights coming out of inside inbound. And yeah, excited to see what's next. But I mean, so far, I think we have enough for the next couple of months.
I think so too. And for the next session.
Exactly. Yeah, we will definitely try and look deeper into some of these, and then we can bring some results to you guys for the next episode. But I think for this one, that's all.
That's all. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you so much, guys. See you next time.
Bye bye.